Um, my whole tirade last night, the spiel on like procedural generation and how we took the wrong lessons. Basically, I think you can kind of summarize that entire tirade because I realized it ended up being like 30 goddamn minutes. Um, we mistook our feelings of like a new experience every time, like we wanted a new experience every time we played a game. When what we should have been taking from that is how it made us feel. I'm not gonna take that. When we got like completely stuck, like the whole, it's not doing something for the first time. It's getting stuck while doing something for the first time. And it's like, it's when you have dwindling resources and like no way of refilling them, and you're stuck in a situation where you don't really get how to get out of it, and you're there for a long time. That's kind of the that's when we have these formative memories, you know. So it's not the new procedurally generated fancy experience. It's how those experiences made us feel when we were really put in a situation we struggled. And um, words are failing me tonight. It's not something we can even really replicate these days. And I was thinking a lot about this today. Um, Nothing to do here yet. Uh, it could be argued that we never had it to begin with. Like, this could just be something I completely made up in my fucking head, you know? And you know what? That may be a valid fucking argument because even back in the 80s and the 90s, before the days of game facts and video tutorials, you know, and hand holding, there were fucking, there were strategy guides, you know? There were, um, oh, what were those called? Not pen pals, but they were like, mailing groups? Is that what they were? Um, Holy shit, newsletters. I think that's what I'm thinking of. There were newsletters and that kind of thing, you know, and they would be publishing advice and stuff and all that. And, like, it could be argued, and I've talked about this before, how a lot of these games have existed in this era of, like, before there was game facts and community generated strategies and advice and guides and all that shit. Um, there were these kind of corporate script. That's not a very good. I'm trying to think of a better description than that. Basically, uh, the video game magazines, and especially the ones that were published by the publisher, you know, like Nintendo Power or PlayStation Magazine or Sega Magazine, you know, like they would have the exclusive. Get out of here, fucker. They would have the exclusive secrets, you know, that kind of shit. Um, and that was kind of a way of generating supplemental revenue off those. And it also kind of made another opportunity for like concept art to be worked in, you know, and all of that. And, um, there's arguments to be made in every direction as to whether or not being out of that era is good. Like, if you work as a video game journalist, obviously you're gonna think that's not good because, you know, that could have been your whole bread and butter. Um, Whereas, if you're someone who would rather see a free exchange of ideas and information, you know, you could see that as not. God, I'm really sucking with synonyms tonight. Um, it's not nepotism. cronyism, I guess. Is that a better descriptor? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucking sucking tonight. um, oh, I don't know where to go. Holy shit. I have to open this way. Nope. Fuck. Getting a little spooky. I might have to go back to the beginning. I go this way. Thank God. Crystals. It's really hard. It's a hard thing to really nail down ethically whether it's just what we kind of ended up with game facts kind of superseding strategy guides, or um, I talked about it with Dragon Warrior Monsters too. It's like that kind of it changes the experience, and that's more what I'm worried about. I love this guy. This is my favorite dude. Oh, got me. Oh, okay. I had a spin jump. Alright, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. He's got some survival skills. I like that. Oh my god. Everything's getting me today. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. Master. I was wondering if that was like supposed to be Master Skeleton or Master Skull, Master Bone. Masturbator. Oh, I don't know about this. I think there's like a give and take. I know, it's a weird object thing. Oh. Um, God, I keep getting distracted. I apologize. It's a give and take. On one hand, I feel like having a physical book that you can hold, and not just like read what to do or read up on it and strategize, but like enjoy the artwork and enjoy the composition, um, is something that I think is important to have. But there's also uh, a far more thorough approach, like guides and publications, like they have to follow like a pretty strict set of rules. You can't give the players everything. You have to stick to the things that. Oh my god. You have to stick to what the developer and the publisher want you to, um, and you kind of let along, Whereas like in game facts, like since you don't really care, and they don't really care about you, you can cover whatever the fuck you want. Like you can cover um oh, Staphos is coming for me. They're all after me. You can do like data mining. You can do I don't know. Trying to mitigate loss here. Um, it's so intense. I'm just trying not to die. I keep losing my train of thought. You can publish all the hidden stats, in the background. I will take this. I need this very much. Um, you can publish some things that maybe the developers didn't want uh, in the public light. Um, that kind of stuff. See if I can trap this thing. Yes, I do. If you don't have the boomerang, that's an easy way of dealing with them. Keep saying, you throw your bones at me, punk. So there's a give and take. There's strengths and weaknesses, but I think strategy guides also kind of fell off in popularity because games generally became a lot more linear. It's been a while since we had a pretty good, solid, meaty, super complex game that you need something for. Like the last one I can think of was maybe Nights in the Nightmare. Where not only did anything make sense, um, you had to figure out just what the fuck you're supposed to be doing while playing a shmup or a bullet hell. So yeah. Where was I going with this even? I just got on the fucking strategy guides again. Shit. I don't think I can make this jump. We'll try once. Oh, I can. Look at that. Hey. That's good. We're getting that because we actually need it very soon. Get that bow. For Face Shrine. I may have fucked myself. There we go. Whew. God, where in the flying shit was I going with that? We talked about taking the wrong things away. Right. Struggling. Anyway, so I already opened the door. That's why it won't go down. Let's try to figure out why is this button not activating. Struggle. So it could be argued, depending on how you look at it, that really video games have always kind of had an element of you're going to have some kind of help, some kind of guide, something that will assist you in these points where you get truly well and truly stuck. And like, I'm not talking about like I'm too young to understand what I'm supposed to be doing stuck, like the way I did with this game. Um, I'm talking about like Ultima kinds of stuck, where it's like it's a specific, like you need a very specific number. Um, fuck this room. Um, and it's not in the game anywhere, and the only place you can find it is in the uh, publisher sanctioned guide that the like PC gaming magazine put out 1 month. You know, like that's grifting. You know, like that is shisty levels of fuckery. Um, but I really do think it's the struggle and then the discovery that makes the experience, not a new experience, you know. Yeah, like, yeah, murder, murder the babies. I don't remember if I've been in here. I guess I have, haven't I? Where's the next room? That one, that's for sure. Shit. Where's the next room? How there can I like yeah, I can't pull their mask off with the power power bracelet. I hate power. That's a game you're never gonna see me play, mostly because I don't have computer specs to actually play it. I would play it if I could. It seems kind of right up my alley, and I'm definitely in the camp of anything that kind of takes the piss out of Game Freak's uh, Mountain Dew. Good in my eyes. Uh, Joe is such a pure spirit. Oh, fuck. I don't know which way. We go down, right? I know we just ran across room number 3. And I think the one at the beginning is room 4. I think that's where we do our final showdown with it. So there's one. We just went down there. I think it is this way. I don't really know what these are supposed to be. Are they like jelly blocks or crystals? Nope, not that one. I like the little spinny starfish guys. They're really cute. I didn't kill the other one, did I? Shit. There it is. Half the fucking struggle of this place is just finding the right goddamn room. Gulp, you found me. You're a real pesky kid, you know that? I just do this. Oh, I can just do this. I forgot. Oh, I shouldn't stand there. Alright. Yeah, I like this kind of progression. It's like you're beginning to get into a good habit. You're beginning to, like, figure out your way around all the traps in here and all these fucking things. The other thing I was thinking about today, I was thinking about this game, Link's Awakening, and I was thinking about Oracle of Ages and Seasons. And you again? Just keep going and going. I can't outlast you. Alright, let's do it. He embraces his fate. He becomes the hero he's always destined to be. He accepts that there's no running away from your fears. You have to stand and fight. Fight like a man. And then he dies. And he realizes it's all futile. And in the end, only the hook shot matters. I like the hook shot. It's a good thing. um, so there's a unique feeling behind this game. It's not the dream shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just walking through the overworld. Feels different. Feels, I almost want to say, I don't know, somehow more real um, than in Oracles. And I kind of began piecing together a few things. Um, that stick out to me. Oh hey, here we go. There's the bow. Hot dog. Um, one of them is if you think about the way the overworlds are set up, um, both in seasons and ages, they're very linear. Like there's one way to go through them, and then it's almost like a hallway, right? You go down one way, you come out the other. Um, Whereas here, there's like two or three different ways to go to enter or exit an area, depending on what you have and depending on where you came in. Um, and I think that kind of lends itself to a little more, I guess, realism because it feels more like a genuine a place. You know, like you're not just uh, trying to like solve an obstacle course. You're in a forest. You're in a meadow. That kind of thing. And I think the other one is, despite the fact that a lot of the same sprite work and shit is in both games, there's something about the layout. Like, this game allows you to just have a prairie, and it's an actual fucking prairie that's really open and easily to get, like, you can easily get turned around in it and all that nonsense. Um, or there's like a fucking um, fuck. there's a there's the woods up to the north, right? Um, and I don't actually think you really need to go there, but it's like the woods right to the north of the graveyard, um, and they're kind of spooky and all that good shit. Um, all right, Gomez. Oh Jesus, he's right off the fucking bat. It's kind of funny if you're hitting him, you're invulnerable to his fireball. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Um, or like how there's like, oh right, I have the acorn. That's why. Um, how there's an entire chunk of the overworld map dedicated to the fucking raft game, and that's entirely an optional area to go to. Like you don't have to go there. Whereas like in Oracles, everything has a purpose. Everything has a specific order that you go through, and you cannot sequence break or go to areas early. Um, so that's one of the things I've noticed. I think I've forgotten the other one. I think it was like areas are just allowed to kind of exist in their own right and not really have a thematic purpose at points. Um, and I think the whole ethereal dream like point of this game kind of helps that. Like you're in, you get transported to these foreign lands, but they're still they're in the world of like the living, they're in the world of the waking world, so they have to follow basic human physics. Um, where it doesn't have to make as much sense here, because it's a dream, you know. So we can have a raft, right, like a giant wild, God, words, like a giant whitewater river rafting thing, and then we also have a desert like right underneath it, like that kind of shit. Wow, that was skillful. Um, so I think that kind of lends itself to it too. Um, Dildo. The feather and the hook shot's a good fucking combo. You can go many places with this. Okay, now we're supposed to. So we need to go up. I do have to say, once you get the hook shot, the whole level becomes absurdly easy. Which I guess is also good, because you saw how badly I was struggling when we first got in here. I almost bought the farm a few times. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Just ended up on the other side of that block. Oops. I don't remember where the nightmare key is. I guess I missed a room? There it is. Why the fuck did that not? Maybe it's just because I didn't register it coming. I don't know. I don't know. It's tricky shit and I don't like it. Hmm. Alright, here we go. So, the outsider, come away with windfish. Okay, I shall eat you. Love this boss. He's so fun. There's like his eyeballs on each side of his head. He's not a hard boss, but he's one of those ones you could easily, like, slip up on and get nailed by that tail. Tisk tisk, you don't seem to know what kind of island this is. Yeah, what a fool. Yeah. Oof. They're getting longer. You've got the wind marimba. Marimbas are just a really nice instrument.